Hello everyone, welcome to week 3 of writing and research. First of all, I want to say a very quick apology. I have a little bit of gauze on the left side of my neck. Hopefully that is not too distracting. I actually just had very minor surgery recently, and I've been told that I should be good as new within the next couple of days. So hopefully for the next video, you won't see that. I'll be a little bit more presentable. Alright, so at this point, if you are up to speed with everything, you should have already submitted your rough draft for essay number 1. These were due last week. Now I'm in the process of reading through the papers and giving everyone feedback. I'm going to give you comments directly through Canvas. That means that in the near future, you should be able to go into Canvas. You will see my comments uploaded on there, and I will be adding a separate Word document to my comments. The reason that I do this is to actually help you out. This means that you can go in, see that there is a separate Word document, download it, and make all changes directly on there. This should help you out. It should make everything a little bit faster in terms of moving forward with your revisions. Now, this week, we are going to do a couple of things. These are going to be small assignments, and the reason they're small is because you are still, at this point, waiting for my comments on your first paper. So the first thing we are going to do this week is to read a little bit and think a little bit about figurative language. Basically, figurative language is whenever you say something or write something that isn't meant to be taken literally. So two of the main kinds of figurative language are similes and metaphors. We may have encountered these terms in literature class or poetry class, but we use them all of the time, and sometimes we don't even think about them. So, a simile, just to refresh our memories, is any time you create a comparison between two or more things by using the word like or the word as. So, for example, if I were to say, my love is like a rose. Alright, that gives a particular image. It compares my love for another person to a rose, a beautiful, fragile flower. All right, now a metaphor also creates a comparison between two or more things, but gets rid of the word like or the word as. So I'll stick with the same example. If I were to say, my love is a rose, that it gives us a slightly different meaning. In some ways, a good way to think about a metaphor is a lie, right? Your love cannot literally be a rose. That's gibberish. That doesn't make sense. And this is what metaphors do, right? They show us that they're not meant to be taken literally because taking them literally would create nonsense. All right, so those are the two of the big kinds of figurative language. So for this week, you have a very quick and very informative essay about figurative language. Please take a little bit of time, read through it, and hopefully that will help you out. Now, thinking about figurative language is actually going to help us for essay number 2 in the coming weeks. For the second essay, we will be writing descriptions of something. All right? You'll be given a chance to choose what that something is. Figurative language is a great way to describe something and to make that thing come to life. So if you go into Canvas, you will see there are 2 discussion boards for this week. The first one asks you to create an example of figurative language from scratch. You will be the first person, probably, to ever create that particular simile or metaphor. Then, so that's discussion board number 1. Then if you look at the second discussion board, you will be submitting an idea for the final research paper. This is meant to just get us starting to think about it. There are full directions in the discussion board. Go in there, write down 3 historical persons who you might want to research and look into. Don't worry about being committed to any of your ideas. We will, throughout the course, throughout the next few weeks, go through the process of selecting our actual ideas and then writing about them. All right, so that's it for this week. It's a pretty low-key week. Let me know if any questions come up and if there's any way that I can help.